Welcome to JoJo Cider Reviews and More. I'm JoJo. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing a winter lager. This is crafted by Brooklyn Brewery out of Utica, New York. And their winter lager is what's known as a Schwartzbier. Just so you guys know, a Schwartzbier is simply German for black beer. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily heavy or light in body, although most examples tend to be lighter. Unlike porters or stouts and other dark beers, they are not overly bitter, with the burnt and heavily roasted malt characteristics that these styles tend to depend on. Instead, hops are used to achieve a good portion of the bitterness. So the bitterness is kind of, I guess, apparently come from the hops mostly, not the roasted barley malt with Schwarzbiers. Smooth on the palate, soul-lifting and refreshing with a dry finish, Schwarzbiers make a great alternative for the winter months, especially when you're looking for a lighter beer, but one with depth of color and a bittersweet taste that might bring to mind coffee, cocoa, or licorice. First time I'm ever reviewing a Schwarzbier, guys. So, and by the way, this is 5.6% alcohol by volume, and I did not find the IBUs for this beer. Again, out of Ithaca, New York. It is their winter lager, Brooklyn Brewery, and I got this in a 6-pack. And yeah, let's get right into it. So it's a Schwarzbier is German for black beer. So let's go in for the pour here. All right, well, true to the name of the style, it is definitely appears to be black. There's a little bit of, like, I guess you would call it ruby at the bottom of the glass, but is a dark brown. Hints of ruby, but it looks black. Okay. Can hardly, just a tad, you can see through the glass just a tad, but not much at all. About a 3-finger head, and it's kind of like a cappuccino, I like to say cappuccino colored head, you know, kind of a cocoa, a light cocoa type, cream colored. All right. So let's go in for the aroma. Getting some coffee, a little bit of cocoa, and yeah, I'm actually picking up the hops like in the description. You know, some of those other, like I would say, I don't know, maybe dunkels you could say, they're kind of more malty. You get the bitterness from the malts, the roasted barley malt. But anyway, as far as the aroma is concerned, I'm kind of picking up the bitterness and the hops there. You know, a little bit of a malt as well, some dark bread, maybe a hint of cinnamon. Without further ado, guys, salute. Yeah, that is a little hoppy. That tastes good. But also it's a little bit sweet. It's a nice balance, but I'm also getting the coffee, dark chocolate, not like a milk chocolate, but dark chocolate. What is that? Maybe a hint of cinnamon. Going down very smooth mouthfeel. Say high. It's light mouthfeel, but in the higher end of light. Sessionability is pretty high, 5.6%. You can have a few of these. Unless, of course, you're not a big fan of dark beers. Sometimes, you know, dark beers can affect people's stomachs. But if that doesn't bother you, you can have a couple of these, 2 or 3, 5.6%. And yeah, get that. I'm also getting a little bit of the roasted barley malt, though, as well, in addition to the hops. Yeah, dark chocolate. I'm picking up a little bit of the caramel as well in this, too. Dark chocolate, hop bitterness, and a little bit of caramel, coffee. It's good. I picked this up maybe about 2 weeks ago because in my mind I'm like, I gotta get these, you know, I gotta get as much winter beer as I can because they, you know, like just like with any seasonal beer, not just winter, they fly off the shelves. We're still well into winter. I mean, we got like what, at least another month or so left, and I feel like all the winter beers are gone. Same thing in the, you know, the fall beers seem to leave like in, you know, the end of October when I feel like they should be there a little bit longer. Same thing with summer beers, kind of end like, I feel like early August sometimes. Anyways, that's another topic for another day. But by the way, lacing's pretty good too. You can see that, leaving good lacing behind. The mouthfeel I already did. For a score, my first Schwartzbier I've ever reviewed, but it's very good. I'm gonna go with it's an A beer, I think, 94 out of 100. I'm very impressed. I will gladly drink the rest of these, the rest of the 6-pack I had. It's very good. But again, Brooklyn Winter Lager, Brooklyn Brewery out of Ithaca, New York. They're winter lager. And I've seen these guys around a decent amount. I think this is the first beer I've had out of this brewery, though. I think they have like I think they have like a flagship type of lager, but I'm not sure. I saw their Oktoberfest, didn't try it, though, this past fall. I'll have to next year. Anyways, this is a great one, though. Highly recommend it. Their winter lager. Appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, salute.